Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maggie, and today we're going to be doing a quarterly update on my no-buy/low buy year. So if you haven't been following me, basically I started a no-buy/low buy year this year, which means that half of the months are no buys, other half are low buys. Sorry, my cat is very excited that I'm home. So today we are specifically going to be going over March. But then I also have a little document as well, a page in my Excel sheet, kind of a year in spending. That's what I named it, year of spending. And we'll also be going over that kind of just to like track my progress throughout the 3 months, see how it went. So if you're interested in that, stick along for the video and let's go. All right, so we started off on March 3rd. These are not all from the same freaking day. These are leftover purchases from the end of February and the very beginning of March for clarification. I got Chick-fil-A, Jersey Mike's, Mad Mushroom, and I went to a little gas station called The Market. I did not do all of these on the same day, I swear. I also paid rent that day. Like, that was a lot of money to be coming out of my bank account. On the 4th, my car insurance came out. The 5th, we DoorDashed. My Disney Plus subscription came out. I went to Clark's. I bought alcohol, guys. It was finally time. I finally was able to buy more alcohol. Hey! And then Spotify subscription came out because I have Spotify Premium. Then I went to Dairy Queen on the 6th. On the 7th, I went to Firehouse Subs, and then I paid. Why, hello, Diet Coke. I paid off my BP credit card as well as my Discover credit card on the 7th. Technically on the 5th, but it took a couple days to hit my bank account. Yeah, all of these are based on when they hit my bank account, like fully processed through my bank account. They're not based on the actual day that it happened. So that happened on the 7th. On the 10th, I went to Chick-fil-A. I went to Clark's, got more alcohol because I had only gotten like a bottle of wine, I think. I don't know. It was something really small, but I was able to drink in a few days. And then I got my nails done. I'll put up a picture, I guess, of the style I got. It was in my videos, but a close-up is really pretty. And I'll just show you a close-up of my current nails as well, because I also got them done again. So then I went to Rose's, got my nails done. I got Panda Express. Oh my goodness. What is happening right now? So, then I got a deposit in my account on the next day, on the 11th, for $920. That was just like money that Avery, my fiance, had paid me back over the past like 3 or so weeks, I think. So that was a good chunk of change. I think he helped me with the DoorDash one. We'll see it in the summary. But some of these purchases were made by him, or for him by me, basically. So then I went to the Shell. I got him some ciggies. And then I got my second paycheck. I got my second paycheck from TC Harris. This is the one that I stuffed in my video. If you want to go check it out, you totally should. I paid my energy bill, and then I did an online purchase on the 14th. Some of that was also Avery's as well, but we'll go over that again. Then I went to Panera. Then I had to pay a toll from like a trip that I made like 3 months back. I don't know if you guys remember me talking about this, but we went on a road trip down south because we live in Indiana. So we went all the way down to Florida. And yeah, so we passed through that Louisville checkpoint a couple times. So I just had to pay that toll, and I was a little late on it. So I had to pay some fees. And then I started a Google One subscription on the 17th because I ran out of storage on my Google Drive. And then we did GoPuff, which I'm pretty sure we split. I had my Planet Fitness subscription come out. $40.65 was for no, wait. That was for me. Yeah, that was for me. And then DoorDash, and then I had to pick up my prescription from CVS. And then that Clark's charges for Avery. And I paid my T-Mobile bill on the 20th, came out the 21st. Then we did a dinner at Steak and Shake, which was my treat. And then that hit one day, and then I think that was the 22nd. And then the 23rd, we did our hockey game and stuff, which was in my last video, my week in the life. Yeah, we went to the Fishers Event Center in Fishers, Indiana. And yeah, the garage was there. like merch store or whatever for the indie fuel. So we spent $219 there, but $200 of it was Avery because he bought a jersey. And then I just put Fisher's EC for Event Center because we just got some drinks. And then we had to do paid parking, which was $10. So then my Prime subscription came out. I went to Culver's, and I have to figure that out because that Prime Video charge should not be that big. That Prime Video charge is supposed to be like $6. So I don't know why it's $16 this month. That's mildly confusing, but we'll figure it out. And then I got paid again. My first good paycheck. My first good paycheck from TCH was almost $1,200. So, slay. And then I went to Clark's again. I think we were doing something that night. I don't remember. And then if you guys have been following along with me, you'll know that my Netflix subscription used to not come out of this. Like, we used to not see it because it was on my credit card. And I finally, it just really hit me one day. I was like, why is my Netflix subscription on my credit card? The only other subscription I have on there is Microsoft Java for Minecraft. I don't know why when I set that up I decided to put it on my credit card of all things. But yeah, I moved it to my debit card so I can remember it's coming out. And then on the 31st, I had a ton of purchases come out. I went to Cold Stone. I did a huge Amazon order. Actually, no, that was 3 orders all combined into one. So I was like, why would I just put Amazon, Amazon, Amazon? So I combined them all into 3, or I combined them all into 1. And then I went to Culver's again. To be fair, that was a week later, but I went to Culver's. And then my Disney Plus $1 came out like it does every month. If you watched my last video, you'll know these are not the glasses that I last filmed in. A child broke them, long story short, and I just got the new ones, which is also why there's a glasses strap to prevent them from being snatched off my face in the future. It's actually been working, so thank God. But yeah, I had to go to Walmart. My company covered the new glasses, the new frames and the new lenses, but since my prescription needed to be updated and there wasn't an optometrist on site where they had a little partnership, I had to get my updated prescription from the Walmart, and they didn't cover that. So $75 that I was not expecting to spend this month, but it's whatever. And then my OBGYN, I had a huge bill from them, and I started my payment plan near the end of the month. So now we go over the summary. So as we all know, if you don't, I'll go over it. I have my key, which is subscriptions, groceries, bills, recreational delivery, eating out, irregular, gas, online shopping, unknown, and income. So I have my goal amount, actual amount, number of instances, and all of Avery's spending. I consider it separate from mine because he pays me back for it. So whatever. Subscription, I hoped to spend $75. I ended up spending $82, $85. So a little over. And I did start including the little system on the side of symbols so I can kind of see how well I did. Groceries, I hoped to spend less than $30. I spent $0. Bills, I was hoping for $2,500. I got $2,548, so literally less than $50 over. And especially since that $100 OBGYN one came out, I'm very happy with that. Recreational, I was hoping for $250. I only spent $133 myself. Avery did $119, so that would have sent me. No, actually, that would have just sent me over, my mark. But yeah, I only consider the $133 of it mine because he paid me back for all the other stuff. Delivery, I was hoping to spend $180. I spent $141, which, as we'll see in the year of spending, that is not normal. I am incredibly proud of myself for that. Eating out, I was hoping to spend $300. As you guys know, this was also my goal last month. This month I spent $231. I am so proud of myself. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy. Because yeah, that was really bad last month. And yeah, I only did $231 this month. So I'm very happy. And this one was also really good. Irregular, I was hoping to spend $500. Myself, I spent $116. I forgot to say that in delivery, Avery did $54, and eating out, he did $12. But yeah, irregular, he did $221. It was the jersey, basically. And then, but yeah, I only spent $116 in irregular. So that's awesome. Gas, hoping to spend zero, spent zero. Online shopping, I was okay. I had some stuff to do. Online shopping, I was hoping to spend 55, and I spent 146, basically 147. And then Avery spent 105. But yeah, that one could have been better. I'm hoping for a better month next month. Yeah, for April, I'm hoping to spend like around 100, I think. Yeah, like 100. Because I do have some stuff I want to buy, so I'm just going to budget more for it this month. Or next, yeah, this month. It is April. Anyway, I'm going to try to do a little bit better this month. Unknown, hoping for zero, got zero. If you'll know, I think it was only in December that I had some unknowns. So I've been doing really good at identifying my purchases and not having anything come out that I don't know about. And then income, I was hoping for 3,000. I got 2,815. Not that bad for me, for real. So I was hoping for my total out to be, I was hoping for my total out to be 3,890. It ended up being basically exactly 3,400. So I spent $400, almost $500 less than I wanted to spend because my income was so limited. I still spent almost 1,100 more than I earned. So that's okay. But the net out is including all of Avery's purchases as well. His 513, that is included in my my 1,097. So, little better, me personally, but I'm still obviously taking out my savings because I'm spending more than I'm earning, which sucks, but it's better than last month, I think. Yeah, it is. It's better than last month. So, I'll show you that in a second, obviously. But, yeah, I think it was a good month. I think I did good this month. So then we've got our massive doc. So far I have all 4 of the months that I've completed on here. So I've got December of 24 and then January, February, and March of 25. But I'm just going to be going over today the January, February, and March because I'm just going over this quarter. So I'm just going to go over each category for all 3 months and then keep moving through them. So my goal in January for subscriptions was 100. I spent 57. And then subscriptions for February was 75 and I spent 93. And March, as we know, 75, spent 83. I don't know why it was so low in January, honestly, but it's kind of mellowing out around 80 to 90, it looks like. So yeah, I am probably going to continue to set the goal around like 80 to 85, depending on the month and stuff. And then groceries, I hope to spend 75 in January. I spent 39. Hope to spend 50 in February, spent 26. Hope to spend 30 in March, spent 0, which is exactly where I want it to stay. I'm probably going to start budgeting either $15 or less, either $0 or $15 for groceries, because my goal is to spend on the credit card, which I might be remodeling anyway to spend everything on my credit card, so this is going to look different. So bills in January, I put a goal amount of $2,300, spent $2,432. February, I did $2,400, spent $2,467, and then March 25, spent $2,548. So my bills appear to be getting bigger every month. I don't know why, for real. I mean, I know I had medical bills in March, so like that one was gonna be more. But yeah, that's kind of weird, kind of sad that my bills keep going up because I don't really have money to pay them. So for recreational, January, I wanted to spend $250. I spent $324, which considering I had spent $411 the previous month, good starting point. But yeah, in February, I wanted $250 as well, ended up spending $183. And then March, $250, ended up spending $133, which is, yeah, so it has gone down every single month this quarter. And I think I'm going to set that goal around, honestly, I'm probably going to set it at 200, if not 175 for April. I think that'll be good, honestly. Like, I really have been doing really good out of my recreational spending. I've been good at dropping it. So for delivery, I I hoped to spend 100 in January, and I grossly miscalculated that. Spent a whopping 268. Delivery in February, hoped to spend 200, spent 265.99, and then yeah, hope to spend 180 in March. Actually spent 141. So as you can tell, I have greatly reduced my delivery spending since I started tracking my purchases very regularly. So yeah, that has really helped shine a light on my delivery spending habits. So I'm very proud of myself on that. Eating out in January, hoped to spend 400, spent 200. Eating out in February was 300, ended up spending 400. And then eating out in March was 300, actually spent 231. So yeah, the fluctuation there really makes sense because February I started that new job and I wasn't prepared for like making my own lunch, and they gave us like an hour every single day, so I went out every single day almost of that 2-week training. So I spent a lot in eating out in February, but I feel like the other 2 months were 200 and 231. So that's probably where on a normal month I'll spend, and I'm hoping to spend less, but I'll probably set my goal for eating out to be around 250 or 275 for April, based on this. Irregular, I hoped to spend 750 in January, spent 735. Hoped to spend 700 in February, actually spent 282. And then in March, I hoped to spend 500, actually spent 116. Again, incredibly proud of where I have started. Because yeah, I spent so much in irregular in December. Like I had no idea what to be prepared for in January. But I pretty accurately guessed what I would do in a normal month. But now my new normal is $600 less. So I don't know, it's so great to see, It's just awesome. Gas, I spent 0 all 3 months. I had just done it one time in December, so I put it on here. Honestly, I might get rid of the category. Especially since I have my own card for it now. I probably will get rid of the category. Online shopping, I hope to spend 200 in January. I spent 48. Hoped to spend 75 in February, underestimated a little bit, spent 91, and then hoped to spend 55 in March. Obviously, I did not meet that goal, 146. So, online shopping, I really want so much stuff, and some of it really is a need as well. So, I'm still trying to learn my balance on that. I don't think for one quarter, I've been able to find my balance. But by the end of the year, I'll have a much better idea of what my normal spending habits are and should be for online. Unknown was 0 for all 3 months. I think I'll leave unknown on there for one more quarter just in case. But yeah, I'll probably end up getting rid of that one. And then income... That was so funny. Actually, wow, it did go up. That's crazy. Anyway, so I was hoping for 3,500 in January. I got 2,400. Hoping for 3,200 in February. Got 2,763. And then March, hoped to get 3,000. Got 28. So I'm starting to have a better expectation of what to get in a month. But yeah, I think setting my goal at 3,000 every month might be a little high, but I'm still gonna aim for it, like maybe I'll work an extra overtime shift here or something just to get a little bit more. But yeah, so January my total out goal was 4,210. My actual out was 4,103 with a net negative of almost 1,700. And then February hoped out was 4,050, actual out was 3,810, and my net out was 1,270. Quite a bit better, but still not the best. And then March, my goal total out was 3,890, so we finally got below 4,000, and I actually did spend well below that at 3,400, but I still ended up spending 1,097 more than I made. So Again, that's including Avery spending on all of these, all 3 months. Even though I didn't separate them in January, he was still making them. He usually stays in the recreational though. He spent a lot on my card this month. So now we have our bingo update. No stuffed animals. Still haven't bought any, but not crossing it off yet because it's not the end of the year. Hairstylist once a quarter. Still haven't gone. Didn't go the entire quarter. So on the right track. Buy soda less than 16 times. I haven't hit 16, but I will. I'm at like 10, and it's only 1 quarter. So that was definitely a goal that was unrealistic. Only 1 unnecessary sweet treat per month. Failed that last month. Meal prep for 10 weeks. I have not hit this yet. I have only done 1 full meal plan week. Meal prep, meal plan, whatever. I'm using it interchangeably. I'm not actually prepping my meals. I should write it as meal plan. But anyway, I am planning to do a full meal plan month for April. So I'm trying to see if I'll save money by meal planning. We'll find out. Read 10 owned books. I'm currently still working on number 4, but I am on like chapter 18 of 23 or something. So I'm getting really close. Eat out with friends just a week has officially been failed. Only buy beauty products when needed. Still doing good. Haven't bought any. No, I haven't bought any. I thought I bought some dry shampoo, but I bought that in like December. So that's good. No more than 6 massages. Still have only gotten 1, so we're doing good. I plan on getting 1 this month though, for sure, because I'll need it. Restart 401k and get matched. I am so close to getting this because I'm, at my new job and I'm full-time and I'll get benefits, but they just haven't kicked in yet because I haven't worked there long enough, but I'm going to get my 401k. Less than 4 new Lego sets. Still doing very good. I have only bought 1. I haven't finished it yet. I'm excited to finish that. I just have not had the time recently. And that shows me that I'm not ready to buy a new one. So I'm very proud of that insight that I have gained from watching my expenses so closely. Excuse me. 5 no spend days in a row. In my bank account, I've completed this challenge or this square, but in real life I have not. So I'm not crossing that off. Then we've got free drinks from Culver's, already checked that off last month. No new bags, still doing good. Haven't bought one. Only home decor 1 piece during low buy months. I've only had 1 low buy month and I didn't buy any home decor, so. Color 90% of Swearing Cats book. I've been pretty stagnant on that one. I think it's because my markers are drying out and so I've lost motivation because I don't want to buy more. But I'll probably start coloring that in a little bit more. Finish all bought Lego sets. Can't say yes, but I can't say no because it's not the end of the year. Get health insurance. Same as 401k. I just have to be employed for a little bit longer and then I'll get my health insurance. No buy monsters till I run out. I'm pretty sure that was officially passed last month already. That one was already done. Like, checked off. Which you can tell, but whatever. Save up for and buy a couch. We're not currently saving for the couch, honestly. We have so many other things that we want that we're not really focusing on the couch. Like, we have a joint savings, and we might use it to do our couch, but we're not saving it for anything in particular. We're kind of just saving just to have money. Never buy alcohol until needed. Officially passed that one this month. 2 no spend weekends. I did 1 in February. I did not do 1 in March. The never DoorDash more than once a week was failed almost immediately. And only buy thrifted clothes unless otherwise specified. Still doing good. I did not buy any clothes this quarter. I'm planning on going on I'm planning to buy a ticket to this person's tour that I really like. Oh, it's Adam McIntyre. I already mentioned him in a previous video. But anyway, I'm planning on going to his tour and I want to buy an outfit for that. But I am going to go thrifted. I know for a fact I want to go thrifted to buy that outfit. And I'm thinking of doing a mini haul as well. Because, I have so many short sleeve shirts with, holes in the belly area. I think it's from, wearing jeans. And my style has changed so much since I was 18 that I would really like to start getting some of my shirts. And they fit me. I don't have the same body shape that I did when I was 18, but I am already budgeting for it and I'm already allocating some money towards it. So yeah, I'm very excited. So I just want to do a little like review other than just the money, like my personal stuff. My biggest struggle of the quarter was definitely sweet treats. Yeah, that was failed almost immediately, like in January, I think, because I'm just a sweet treat person. I've really realized that it's part of my life that I really enjoy. Is just being able to do that, but I still need to like check myself because I still need to purchase in moderation. So now just strengths and weaknesses. I feel like my biggest weaknesses were obviously sweet treats, but also irregular purchases. Obviously, I've gotten a lot better at it because I started at over 700 and now I'm just a little over 100. But I don't know, I just want to be able to see where all my purchases are coming from and have a lot less surprises, you know? Surprises? I guess irregular could also be considered a strength because like I did improve so much there. Like I improved my mindset on it so much. Another strength I saw in myself was recognizing how much I was eating out and then doing something about it. Like, yeah, January was good, so it wasn't like a full quarter thing, but February was so bad that I really took a look in the mirror and was like, dude, you need to watch what you're doing because it can tumble out of control if you're not careful. So I feel like it was a strength of mine to be able to realize that eating out could be a major source of struggle for me. My most worthwhile purchases were definitely my Lego set because of how cool it is and how big it is. Like, I'm totally getting my money's worth on that one. And then also the book that I bought, The Lovely Bones. I'm just literally so excited to read that. Like, oh, I'm so excited. It's gonna be my next book. No, I'm probably gonna read the third Heartstopper book, and then I'm gonna read The Lovely Bones. Like, I know I have so many other books that I already own, but The Lovely Bones has literally been with me since like 7th grade. Well, the movie, at least. So, I'm very excited. And then finally, ladies and gentlemen, drum roll please. I'm paying off my credit card this month. Thank you. No, hold your applause. Stop, I can't. But yeah, I'm finally paying off my credit card. Oh, I'm so excited. But yeah, I think the final number was like $788 and I could allocate $800 towards it. So I am finally paying off my credit card. And without even paying it off yet, my credit score went up again. So I'm doing very good. I'm very happy. And I'm very proud of myself. So that's all I had to share with you guys today. I'm so glad that this is such a happy video, you know? Like, I was kind of nervous because I've been tracking so closely day to day. I hadn't really taken the time to look at the big picture. And now that I have, I'm very proud of myself. So I hope you guys had a successful first quarter as well. If you're doing a no buy, low buy, or just tracking what you're doing, I hope you guys had as much success as I did or more. Please tell me if you got more. And if you had a lot of struggles, you know, let us know in the comments as well, because I'm sure other people would love to be like, hey, maybe you can address this, or hey, I also struggled with this month. Just talk about it in the comments and leave a little like. And Diet Coke and I will see you next time.